So the new war zone's around the corner. Yeah, yeah. Do we have a hour countdown yet, Camo? Is it 48 hours and less, or what are we doing? I feel like my soul is starting to recover from that evil, evil addiction that was holding me down. I think, I just need to fix the sleep a bit more, you know? Considering my high doses, I looked at it, it's still going to be a while for like a variety of things, but I feel for a lot of it, better. Even though it's a calibration process for the brain. Sometimes it over and undershoots. Why is this one only vertical? The horizontal's not working? Hey, good. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right. These before. How are you, friend? You want to see the hands in big picture mode, eh? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. No worries, you have a good one, bro. Thank you for letting me know. What have you been streaming recently, Bolts? Are you going to be doing Warzone, the new Warzone when it comes out? Late is good. I haven't touched the new BO7 yet. Doesn't appeal to me. Oh, I meant the Warzone integration one. I haven't been streaming due to drama. Oh my, where's my popcorn? Go on. Oh my. Drama, you say? You know I'm the streamer who's seen every single episode of 90 Day Fiancé, correct? I must know more. Ooh, that's the target right there. Yep, that's the target right there. I may as well, no, actually, what am I talking about? Don't worry about it. I was gonna say may as well catch it, but that's for Gen 4. Go to Twitch for longer texting. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Oh, oh yes. Longer text. This will be a good drama. Let's see. I eagerly and not so patiently await you. Somebody roll out the red carpet. One Piece, thank you, go. You too, brother, you too. I wanted to ask about the melatonin for you. Now, let me just check if the Twitch is even working at the moment. Hold on. That's perfect, perfect. Oh wait, no, Camo was on the Twitch. My apologies, Camo, of course, of course. Here we are. So we were in the boxes, in a living vibe, having fun. Then people who we know came in, started accusing us of bullying and then being terrible people, of which we found out the person who was accused us of bullying had us blocked. Really? So we were in the boxes in a live vibing. The boxes are those like quads where it's like 4 of you talking and stuff. Speak shit about anyone in the lives. Really? Do you know what the accusation was? And where is the pressure coming from to not stream? Like is it like what's making the vibes weird now? When one person's live, the same, chasing them to stop stream. What the hell? Bro, what? And when you say they went into one person's live and did the same thing, chasing them to stop streaming, so these are the friends of the person who is claiming to be the bullied? The second one, yeah. When I was in by pissed off, yeah. How like overlapping are these friendship groups? Depends on the person who's claiming to be bullied, yup. And what? So did they say what? Like they would have said like, oh, you bullied X. Let's say 0, because that feels like canonically correct from my history. So you bullied 0, and then you would have said something like, what? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean bullying? It's like you bullied him because blah blah. They never mentioned a name. Ah, I'm gonna grow the fuck up if they have drama. Bring it to do on other people's lives and drag those who are not part of it into it. Whoa, damn, we're going scorched earth. Let's go, bro. Let's go. They must have been very what's the right word? Irritating. Shouldn't name, but we knew who they were talking about since there was drama. Oh, go on. More drama. Go on. Apologized to me, saying it wasn't directed towards me, but I was still pissed off. Yeah, I don't know the rest. Oh, it wasn't directed towards you. Yeah. Maybe that's a vibe killer. Maybe, hopefully they learned their lesson and maybe they DM'd the person specifically that was the bullier. The bully, I should say. Of being dragged in. Maybe just for a little bit you lay low, you don't worry about the boxes, but you can still... What about streaming other games, you reckon? Or is it not as, is the viewership... Shiny? I can't tell. Is it? Or isn't it, chat? I swear I heard a little sparkle. Little shine. In fact, actually, ironically enough, my nightlight kicked in. Does the screen look a little orange or red for you, or it's just for me, right? I hope so. Let me just change this. Okay, there we go. And I can't tell the difference. Okay, I have like this night light on to turn on like a blue light filter so it makes the screen a bit more red. Alright, Bolty, you're up, mate. But now it's all blocked and smoothed over. We're slowly getting back to streaming. Is this like breaking up like the friendship group with like all the people and stuff, or? Close them, but we knew them. Man, I wonder what the allegations were. I think we're gonna use all the mods for this one. Sakura gets us the shiny. Bolty paralyzes him. Nye weakens him. Then we're gonna use my new Gligar to give him that final hit. A false swipe. Yeah, make sure you don't let them stop you from streaming and enjoying yourself, you know? How's your friend taking it? The one who's more affected? Okay, that Gligar needs a little work. Use Shark as our defensive linesman. Oh my god, I nearly attacked. It's close. And I reckon we just start throwing Pokeballs. Oh, I've only got 11. Must remember to buy more Pokeballs. Did one of these things take out Steve Irwin? Was it a Manatee? Was it a Mantine? That cute face. I'll never forgive. 1 second. Stingray? I think that's what a Mantine is, right? What do you reckon this Pokemon is based off? A Stingray? I'm trying to think of anything else that's... Is there any other creatures that aren't Stingrays like this? Bro, what a way to go, eh? What an unbelievable way to go. Like, dealing with so many presumably more dangerous animals. This goes to show you should stay away from wildlife. Even a kangaroo could disembowel you, eh? Maybe that's more of a big red. Oh, this is not looking good. Oh, this is not looking good. Alright, second last Pokeball. You know me, I'm a sucker for the regular old Pokeball. Let's go. The last Pokeball. Manteam. The Kite Pokemon. 6'11". Damn. Water flying. As it majestically swims. It doesn't care if Remoraid attached to it for scavenging its leftovers. Glad we only had to catch one of those. Oh, Chad's calling. Zero, it's me, Chad. Were you awake? Do you know Professor Oak? Oh. Yep. This guy's a big Professor Oak stan. Let's take a look. What is next on our list here? So the Remoraid, Manatine, Skarmory. I think that's only in Soul Silver, yep. Soul Silver exclusive. Yeah, we're pretty much nearly done with everything that I can actually obtain and catch in this version. Which to me means I should start up Soul Silver and do that one too. Let's see, Remoraid, Artillery. You're gone.
Hello there.
Play some Warzone. You want me to?
Welcome, Philo the God.
Hello, let's go, bro. How are we? $33. You're up late. Done for... I think I got a second fan for you. I'm missing at 226. Oregon 2, that's gonna be impossible to get. Kingdra, focus on later. Stantler, Tyro, top.
Philo the God used command lol 2.
The baby Pokemon. Full tank, bliss. Oh my god, I think we might have got them all, chat. I think we got all the shinies that we can actually get. In that case, there are a few Kanto ones that we can get in the Safari Zone. I was holding off. Yeah, I think we might get those. So let's take a look. So, Seeking, Dratini. Yep. Not common cuddling, so much for the comedy aspect, yeah. I know you don't like watching watched-on content. Yeah, I just have a technical sense of humor, even with video games. Yeah, yeah. What's the what was humorous about these ones? Alright, we're gonna hunt the rarest of the rare, most elusive creature, Dragonair. So we'll heal up. Because otherwise, Sakura will be upset. Yes, gone. Well, unfortunately, most people want to see me play Pokemon, mate. He was roasting about Iron about his playstyle, but they're both mouse and key. I don't understand why you would use the word but as if input type dictates playstyle. How long ago is this roast? Radon was a Battlefield player now. Swamp. Okay. We have swamp, right? Let's double check. Swamp is top right, yeah. So get the point. Yeah, no, me personally, I see slow, tactical, iron style players on both keyboard and mouse, right? And controller. Two totally different players. Yeah, I just didn't understand the but for the input type. Feel like, oh, that's what we want, just the wrong color. Feel like Iron's more of a cerebral player with gamer dad reflexes. While Symphony is more of a Adderall addict with no cerebral components. I can't pull on Red Sec too. I feel like Red Sec is more Iron style. It's less to do with movement and stuff. Hey Budrust, how are we? It's more like, you thank God you didn't say Iron was. I mean, listen, you know me, to each his own, have the playstyle you like. But, yeah, it just doesn't really... I'm all about movement shooters. Thank you for the rose and the like, Budrust. On a Pokeball. Aim will now play. Yeah, it's way more fun that way, eh? Like, for me, I'd much rather just start running towards the opponent, serpentining, slipping and sliding whilst trying to, like, jump and beam them. And have them holding the heady, rather than the other way around. Even though, you know, it's not the... It's the worst idea. It's definitely more fun. And then again, I've been playing too much Plunder these days, where I respawn in 0 seconds. So I'm a little position broken these days. I can tell this is going to be a long, long hunt. I might even reset the hunt, to be honest. I think the percentages are not in our favor. Actually, the percentages for the Seeking were pretty decent. So maybe when we get a Shiny Seeking... Oh, yeah. Then I'll reset the hunt. Well, it looks like there's just algae stuck to that Seeking. Are we 100% certain it's shiny? Ah, no, I'm an old man, Philo, I'm an old man. I'm get smoked, mate. Yeah, that was the impression I got with Iron 2. I don't know if it was... Yeah. Like, maybe it was just the fact he was... I'd have to watch more of you. More of you, more of him. I'm 35. I would have to watch more of him. It could be just that he's on a really low sense, because I think he was on a low sense, and that can give the impression that you're not as good because you're kind of just like campy and holding, and you're moving a little bit more sluggish. But from memory, yeah, I don't think he had exceptional. I just turned 30. Oh, that's a good time to retire, COD, mate. That's a good time to retire. Though, to be fair, I didn't even learn to slide cancel until I was 30, so... Happy belated birthday, Philo. So how does it feel joining the old man's club, mate? I think, so... I think when women turn 30, I think they... don't quote me on this, but I think I heard this from a gynecologist. They have what's called a geriatric womb. And so similarly, I have coined the term that, when gamers turn 30, they become geriatric gamers. 30 ain't old. You tell that to a 20-year-old. Nah, you're right. It's kind of like a slow curve. after 25. So like because you're just like it's not really much difference between 25 and 30, right? Me though, I'm 1 foot in the grave. I wonder what the average age of a CSGO pro is. I think they're supposed to be like on the old renders things filler, and they're supposed to have really good aim. So maybe there's hope for us old fellas yet. Just gonna throw some Pokeballs at this one for good luck. Yeah, we might... I'm feeling like switching over to some Soul Silver. I think I got better. W. Tell me when I can improve. I don't know, Philo. I think you'd be a better judge of that than me, man. I think it's, I think the most important thing is to watch and understand why better players do things, and then adapt that to your game. And I feel like you watch way more. Like, the only times I ever watched people play COD was literally like 5 years ago, when I wanted to become a better player, just so I could stream it and people would watch. And so I spent 2 weeks watching some pros and learning like how to slide cancel, just how to like handle engagements, bunny hopping and all that sort of stuff, you know? So like my knowledge and experience is like that compared to yours. In fact, that was the #1 thing I always thought that I should be doing to improve, was to watch better players and try and understand and adapt what they do. But I didn't really care that much about improving once I got to a certain stage. Once I started looking and seeing how it isn't just about how good you are at the game. When I saw like people break world records in Australian servers and not get any viewership for it, you know? I was like, oh, I don't, like, if I can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll never get to, like, a world record breaking attempt. And if these guys are doing it and still not getting views, well, fuck, that was the only reason I wanted to do that. So that kind of just, that stopped me from caring about that. And it became about, creating good, content people wanted to watch. But I hate doing that too. I'm not cut out to be a streamer, mate. I like chilling and playing games. That's about it. Talking, having fun. One more, we're gonna reset this area. I don't think it says there's different, like, night rates or anything. Oh. There is. There is. There is not. There is not. Oh my god, I've got to put 20 water objects. Alright, we know. We know what we got to do now. 20 water objects in this area. Supposed to do a new video. W. What's the video on? Or about, I should say. Oh wait, posted a video in my comments about something, or posted a video that's your content on your channel? You watched any good animes recently? I've been rewatching Bleach from the start. I was gonna watch the filler arcs, but I might just skip it. I'm trying to catch up to watch the latest seasons and stuff. Streaming a video on clips on my channel. Cool. You excited for the BO7 integration? Did you read the blog post that they dropped about how they're going to be not only balancing the weapons, but balancing like the utilities and stuff? They had like 2 different blog posts for Warzone. It seems exciting. It feels like it's too late though, but at least they're doing something. I've lost count of how many things were put down here. Can't even count them all. Oh, really? Yeah. So they were talking about the weapon tuning and how they're gonna move forward with all the attachments and stuff. How everything's gonna have like its specific place and stuff. And the perks seem really, like they're really mixing it up to have like all the perks having some really important things. They need buff snipers. Yeah, they're gonna be one shot. Except if you have the survival perk now, they're gonna retweak it so that'll survive like a one-shot headshot. Reactive armor will like do some additional stuff. I can't even remember now. It was a very interesting read. It was a very interesting read. They were talking about like now that they've taken away the now it's no longer really tethered to multiplayer, so they've got like free reign on what they're gonna do, and they're going to try and change up the meta like 4 times during a season to really like shift things up a lot. And I think they're removing pistols from the ground loot. Like heaps of stuff. Yeah, so now like the perks are going to be so changed that it's going to be like maybe a lot of things are viable and stuff. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like Mountaineer will have the increased fall damage, be able to roll, be able to climb up ladders faster, and God, I think there might have been something else. Sniper's one shot. Yeah. I think they're making Like a lot of the snipers one shot. I don't know which ones. I don't know if they're gonna make the marksman rifle sniper. Is it marksman? Yeah, marksman ones sniper rifles one shot or not. So I don't know about the Kar 98 and stuff. But I suspect they might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17, 18. Oh, too much counting. I guess we go over. It should be fine. Yeah, competition's a good thing, fella. So I always said, like, just because I don't like playing Red Sec doesn't mean ain't super grateful that Battlefield has come in and given them such competition that now they're doing heaps of stuff like open SPMM and all that sort of stuff, you know? I don't think, like, literally I don't think half the good changes that are coming down the pipeline would have been coming down if not for Battlefield. That's why I always found it silly to have fanboys. Always loving one console or one game or anything. It's just too narrow-minded. Because at the end of the day, these are all just companies and corporations. They care more about bottom lines than money.
Hello there.
Hey, Meryl, how are we?
Welcome, Professor.
Yeah, the good old
103.
classic. We're actually we've finished,
Here we go again.
I think, all the,
Professor
except for the
Morel
trade
be used
Pokemon.
command again.
All the ones for Johto, for Gen 2, for the shinies that we can catch with the Q-Charm glitch. And now I'm going to move over to my Pokemon Soul Silver next time and play that through to catch all the remaining and then do the trading. What about you, man? How's your... Is it dual or triple DS hunt you're doing nowadays? Yeah, so since I couldn't really be bothered setting it up today, I might... maybe I should switch over, I don't know. I don't have the... I'd have to trade over a Q-Charm Pokemon. Yeah, that's right. It's double of most consoles, sometimes W. That's a U, but double it.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
I phased on Zygarde again, haven't hunted much since then. Fair. So, phased means you, got him again. But were you doing, like, Dynamax Adventures or something to try and get, like, something that wasn't Zygarde, was it? Oh, it's always nice having a second shiny, though, right? And maybe even, like, maybe even they've got potential for trades, eh? Like, maybe if somebody's got, like, a shiny that you want. Or something other than... Oh, yep. So phased on Zygarde means you got something that wasn't Zygarde, okay. Why did they call it phased? A phase shift. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, does this mean since I put the ward objects, we only get Seeking and Dratini? Please. Please, no! God, no! No, God, no! Wait a second, hold on, maybe I should be using the good rod. Let me check if the... Because I'm looking at the table here. It's a little bit confusing. Maybe if I use the table, I get either Dratini or Seeking. I don't worry about the Dragonair at all. and we just get double up on, triple up on Dratini. Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully that's what we can do. Anything else new with you, Meryl? Bro, I'm finally getting over my caffeine withdrawals for the most part. I still feel a bit wretched. Slowly fixing my insomnia. Because you got a shiny and the odds essentially reset, just not your target. How do the odds work? So, in that game? Which game were you hunting it in? So the odds essentially reset. Oh, that is rough. So you're building up some sort of chain to make it better. What the fuck? No. No, god damn you, no. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake using a good rod. Bloody Magikarp. That's the last thing you want to see, shiny hunting. That is the last thing you want to see. You ever think about checking out, what is it called? It's taken the world by storm, Philo. It's Arc Raiders. You ever think about checking out Arc Raiders? Yeah, the Dynamax event. Okay, yeah, it's always 1 in 100, but when you get a shiny after 100 encounters or more, you're likely to go 100 encounters. It's always 1 in 100. But when more likely to go 100 encounters for the next shiny. Okay, interesting. Shiny. Maybe this is the time? And is there anything more brutal than a shiny Safari Zone hunt? Meryl, is there anything more brutal? I don't know how you full-on streamer do it. Probably if you want an SOS, Shiny Como, or Saladin. Brutality. Brutality, thy name is Safari Zone shiny hunting. Why do they call goldfishes gold when they're red? Why is that, Professor? Say 1 in 100 chance for a Slazazzle Komodo to get called in. So if you have to, in theory, face 100 times to see a wild shiny Slazzle, that does sound pretty brutal. That was fast. Didn't even looking at the bad boy. The Dragonair is a lie. If I put enough sacrificial water places for it, maybe not. I don't know if I'm old, but I just like this turn-based mechanics, eh? I prefer it. Like, I like the other one too, and it's fun to have something different. Maybe I should play Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or whatever. That little top-down approach. I don't know if maybe the graphics will be too nice for me. It's not the old school nostalgic pixel art that I'm used to. Oh, ooh, there's the Dragonair. Ah, so I think we did have to surf. Yeah, they need like a... You know how they keep on doing the remakes and everything and putting in the latest graphics and stuff? They need to do a demake. And be like, alright, we're gonna re-release like Red and Blue again. But it's gonna be a more like the old school Fire Red and Leaf Green like look. But with like modern lighting. Like there's some certain games that have done that. Where it's the pixel art, but it still looks really beautiful because they have like modern lighting. And it looks really cool. I'm trying to think if it was 100 Heroes was maybe one of the ones that did that. And that looked really cool. Oh, another one. Maybe we do have better luck in their feet dipped into the pool. Oh my god, we definitely have better luck. Let's go. Let the luck continue, please. Please! Yes. No. No. No! Quickly, it can't have gone far. Quickly, cast out that line. We'll catch it any second now. Look, wait. Oh, Jesus. I knew it felt like pulling it up. Bit derpy too, to be honest. I can't abuse the cute charm glitch, right, Meryl? It's cute charm or nothing, baby. So here I'm just kind of like chilling for a bit, doing some low prob hunts. Damn, bro, we get your Dragonairs. Ever since I dipped my toes into the pool. But yeah, so next stream we're gonna switch over to Soul Silver. We'll get that all set up with a cute charm Pokemon. And survive, you dude. Hey Jordan, we're looking for a shiny Dratini, a shiny Dragonair, and a shiny Seeking. So all three can be found in here. Thank you for liking the live, brother. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You do any shiny hunting? We've got the cute charm glitch at the moment. So we've got 1 in 5 shiny odds. So it should make it a lot easier, but... Safari Zone shiny hunting. Brutal. Damn, bro. So many Dragonairs, bro. I swear... I don't think it makes a difference if I'm surfing and using the Super Rod, but... Literally, it's just... It's striking gold compared to what we were getting before. Oh, you mean the original Gen 2 Marrow? 1 in 64 breeding odds in Gen 2 when you breed a shiny parent. Yeah. I'd forgotten about that, yeah. So, you're right. You're 100% right. So for the baby Pokemon, I'm definitely gonna do that, eh?
Hello there.
Welcome Vasan Haradwangan 4.
What a name. Hi, Vasund. How are we? We had a few shinies in the new game. Haven't played HeartGold in years. Yeah. So I'm going through all the old games and catching all the Pokemon in the original games they came out, so I can get a living origin dex. And then we're doing a side quest right now to do some shiny hunting. All right, here we go. Nah, I think you're totally right, Marl. I'm a sucker for the OG Gen 2, bro. Any excuse to dust off my Actually, what am I saying? Dust off my copies like I'm gonna be... Ooh, Marl. So I've got a device that allows me... Oh, nice. We've got the Seeking. Let's go, bro. Seeking, the goldfish Pokemon. During spawn season, Seeking gather from all over, causing rivers to appear brilliant red. And sometime algae green when they're shiny. I've got a device that lets me back up my cartridge save files. So maybe what I'll do is I'll start on the original my Game Boy Color Pokemon Crystal, and then I'll back up that save file to my 3DS, and we can stream the adventure, and then go to get a shiny. We'll get the egg, and that egg has a 1 in 8 chance of being shiny, right? And then I'll just I wonder what the percentages are. I might do that a couple of times and try and see if I don't phase out on get some couple of easy baby Pokemon, and then once we get a couple of easy ones, then I'll specifically go and I'll try and breed the other ones. Yeah. And so like that way we can like get a few easy ones initially that are randomized, because we got like a nice large selection pool, because I need like Magby, I need I don't know if the Togepi egg has also got increased shiny odds. So Magby, I think, is there like 5 baby Pokemons? Like, so Cleffa, Igglybuff, Magby. Did I say the electric one? Kid, Smoochum. So I think it's those 5, right? Yeah. So maybe we, yeah. That'll be cool. Doesn't need slightly. Okay, sweet. All right, yeah. I'll figure that out. W. What's your favorite Pokemon game, Jordan?
Hello there.
Welcome Joe Rubio 6.
Hey, Joel. Maybe? Who's asking? Nintendo? Are you a Nintendo ninja, mate? Those are good for starters. For the starters, such which can't be Q-charmed. Oh my god. Yeah, brilliant, bro. Brilliant. Yeah, you're totally right, bro. You're totally right. In fact, I think I might... So, yeah, so I think the finishing move...
Joe Ruby 06 used command lol2.
Oh, no, it's just, very dark. Very dark, Joel. Very dark. I focused the lighting just on the hands, you see. In fact, just... Don't you worry about it. I feel like playing like this from now on. For a completely unrelated reason. I'm stuck with the older titles. Yeah, I love the older ones. ZA's been really good. Yeah, I've been really enjoying ZA. And like I like the newer ones and stuff, but I just I prefer the older ones and stuff. I really like the changes. I love the fact that we have like a second series now. So like before we had just the original and the remakes for like ever, right? Like ever since Gen 3, it's original remake for like 7 generations after that. But now we have the Legends series that seems to be like they've always tried spin-offs in the past, like Mystery Dungeon and stuff like that. I never really got into them. Wasn't like big fans of any of the spin-offs and stuff. But then the Legends series, like I think is exceptional, and it seems to be the case, at least according to the Nintendo leaks, that it's going to be something that they're just going to continue moving forward and just keep on making. And it seems like they're probably going to go to like each of the different regions. The Wii U feature with the 3DS, is that where you... I'm not familiar with that. Could you use the 3DS as a controller for the Wii U? Ooh, got a little double up going. Let's go. Let's go. I got my little Sea Queen. Yeah, it does seem a little bit weird that I got a female Sea King. Whatever. Want to see Johto Legends? Yeah, that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet. They've already announced the next one is, I don't know, Gala or something? I keep forgetting. The 3DS is insane, eh? Yeah, all the potential in it, Professor. Like, you can essentially play all, like, the first 6-7 generations of Pokemon. If you know what you're doing. Hey, Sam, thank you for the rainbow glasses, brother. This is Pokemon HeartGold. So we've got Pokemon HeartGold and we've got the Cute Charm glitch running. So, it allows us to get 1 in 5 shiny odds. We're currently hunting for a... that! We're hunting for that! Oh, okay, alright everyone. I gotta stretch out my Pokeball throwing wrist on this one. You see, it's all in the wrist. It's like my... Never mind what it's like. It's all in the wrist. Yeah, but how is another one? Let's not fail this one.
Professor
Oh, I love the...
used command another.
I love the yellow on it. Are you a Coda Maril? That would be so cool, bro. Oh my god, we've only got 4 Safari Balls left. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Why did I catch that bloody Sea Queen before? Oh! Oh! I double W, bro. W. I'll do a little dabbling myself. Exposes everything. You can just use a simple network protocol to send and receive data. Yeah. Yeah, so... Do you think with your one, like ideally you would want it to, I don't know if it's possible to get it to like run in the background, because ideally you'd probably want it to like just mimic and do the exact same thing as your shiny hunting on one and the other. No way. No friggin' way. 3 balls left. Let's go, 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 go. Oh my god, this is painful, chat. No, it's the last one, bro. It's the last one. Not long, Joel. It's all good. Not long. Not long. It's already possible to run something like it in the background with input redirection. Just need to make a device, make it device instead of being computer. Oh, amazing. Okay, yeah. Then, oh shit, bro. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So cool. Maybe get a little AI. Can't feed it to stay longer. No, I don't want. I hate fat Pokemon. Obesity is the number 3 biggest killer in the Pokemon universe, man. You gotta be careful of that shit. It's actually immoral for humans to have fat pets. Why? Technically, and Pokemon.
Why?
It's immoral.
Professor Muriel 3 used Command Y.
That's why we reset the Safari after every shiny. That's a good one. That's a good one. I feel like a 10 Pokeball limit, right? So like 10 Pokeballs, you know, like ideally, like there's no way you're gonna survive. You're gonna throw 10 Pokeballs and it's not gonna run, right? So like I feel like that gives us like some wiggle room. So maybe not every single shiny, but There's a ChatGPT port to the 3DS. Oh wow, that's so funny, bro. No, so I just meant like to help you with the coding. I pay for like a coding like AI assistant that helps me with my chatbot. The one just like understanding and just getting it to like do things in iteration. It's just so gosh dang helpful. And like like the velocity that you can move at is crazy. Just gonna let this Dragonair sweat a little bit here. Doesn't seem to be working. I seem to be the one that's sweating right now. Yeah, so you really need to I feel you. I've been betrayed by the AI so many times. I've been using it for months. No one's been betrayed more than me by AI, Meryl. I 100% agree with you. So Claude Code and Codex seem to be the best ones. You need to have like a good command file, like an agent's file that gives it like instructions on like, hey, listen, if you write a single bit of code, it better be well tested. It better go through this specific loop that like I've got, like where it's just test focused first. You're always like running a bunch of checks and stuff. And then even then it still manages to betray you. But like if you're paying attention to it and just like reading it as it does things and checking it out and it like quickly spins up the boilerplate, you move from being like, it's kind of like an unreliable like programmer, but if you're like saying like, hey man, what are you doing there? It's like, oh, My
Welcome,
apologies,
Professor
sir. You, of
Royal
course
3.
you're right. You know how AI is? It's so annoying. It's like, oh, of course. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, definitely. You're right. Of course. It's like, shut the fuck up. Just do it. Is it so bad for me? Yeah. So Codex is OpenAI's like specific like model for it, and I'm finding it more reliable than Claude Code, but it still has a tendency to betray you. I would use it as like a pair programmer. Like, don't let it do everything. Like, read the code that it does and stuff. But yeah, I think it's more if you're coding like a lot more and you've got to write a lot more. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, brother. How are we doing today? So like, for instance, I've got this like, oh man, and I love it for writing just tests. Like just writing like a bunch of tests, because you know, like how much can you mess up a test, you know?
Hello there.
Look at my facts for game. Oh, even facts for games, Joel. I found it like when looking up Pokemon information, it can kind of betray you on that. I had to stop using it for finding where Pokemon are on different routes. So, like, surprisingly, it wasn't very good.
Welcome, Abridged.
Like, I think it really depends on like our use cases and stuff like that. Like, I think you really need to know how to you really need to expect to be betrayed at every corner and put like safeguards on it. And when I do those two things, I have a high velocity with a decent error rate. But ultimately, I'm catching and fixing those error rates and still maintaining a high enough velocity through the things that I'm doing that I wouldn't do without it. So even though like it's kind of like you're getting more problems than you were to do initially, you're still moving 10 times faster than you normally would. So it kind of makes up for it. But you got to really like, you really got to like practice that shit. If you ever just pull shit out of its ass, like make shit up. Yes, I have all the time. I have like specific prompts where like when it's the supplements that I've been researching, it's like everything needs citations, mechanisms of action, and then peer-reviewed things. And then I'll put it from one AI. That's one of the paid research thinking ones that takes like 5 minutes to do. And I'll give it to another one that takes a long time to do and fact check it and try and like do that. Right now, I'm thinking about working on something of a like a democratic process where I want to get the command line interface for ChatGPT and Claude Code and maybe Gemini, but I don't really have a paid subscription for the coding aspect. I've only got the one that's included in my Google Drive, and then have them as like a tribunal of 3. And one of them will do all the research, do all the peer review citations, and then they'll give it to the other one to argue with. And then they'll pass it to the other one, and all 3 of them will just keep arguing until they finally come to a consensus. And it's just very citation based and everything else. Yeah, Hotterbridge, how are we, bro? Yeah, we're hitting it up. Log file for helping troubleshooting. Yeah, it's so good at that. It's so good at that. I love like throwing in my errors into it. So actually when you're saying the log file, that's how a lot of the times there's an error in my chatbot program, and then I'll copy the whole log like from up and down. I don't even look for the error, and I just paste it in that, and I'm like, find the error, find the reason, look thoroughly through it. And then it generally does like fix it. But just to be on the safe side, then I go after it says like, I think I found the error, and I'm like, double check your work, do it more thoroughly, read all files that are associated with it thoroughly so you understand it. And then it's like, I'd say like 20% of the time it's like, well, actually I made a mistake and it's this other thing. I'm like, yeah, you did. And I knew you did. That's why we've got this second follow-up prompt. But yeah, no, I'd still say like overall, like if you're doing a lot of coding, then I would highly recommend you get better at using it and just like use it and really understand its strengths and its weaknesses and how to catch and fix its errors fast, because it does make a lot. But the velocity, bro, the velocity that I can move at is insane. Like things that would take me like a week to do, I can do in a day. I'm actually what I've moved from becoming like a programming shit to becoming a debugger, and not even a debugger. A tester. Like I just test it. I'm like, is it working? No, it isn't. And then I ask it, why isn't this working? And it's like, oh my apologies. Of course I did this wrong. It's like, yes you did. And a systems architect where I'm like, let's plan out this feature. Like, what's the best practices? What's the best way of doing this? And then it shows me, and I'm like, show me some of the top examples, and then argue for both cases. And I look at it and I think about it. I'm like, okay, I think this fits our situation a little bit better. Laters, Josh, thank you for the follow. Typing out specific requirements. Like I spent time telling it exactly how to code. Be faster for me to write for myself. It depends on what you're doing, you know? Like if you're doing like smaller things, I think so, but I think when you're getting into like I don't know, like my my chatbot code base is like, I don't know, hundreds, thousands of lines now with like thousands of fucking, like it's got like 5,000 like different tests and stuff. So like it's just so monolithic and gigantic. And I'm so lazy. You're gonna catch this dragon now? In good time. I first need to complain about AIs. So like I've tried, like, yeah, I've gone through, like, spent months trying out different ones and stuff. Really forcing it to do test-driven development has really helped it make less errors. Bro, I'm so excited, Meryl, to start playing some old school Gen 2 too. Trying to build a file that sets parameters for every prompt so it does it. Yeah, like I've got like a full workflow where it's like at the end before it like commits its work, it'll review everything, and if it finds a single error, then it goes back and does the whole review process again. And I've got like a linter that tries to stop certain issues and stuff. I think you have to have that file. Like once you start going past like just a quick Python script, I think you need that file more and more. Okay, all right, this is it. Watch. After 5 minutes of waiting on it, let's freaking let's freaking go. What the fuck? 1 second. 1 second. I need to go to the toilet. Be right back. Hey, I bring the lag. I hope. So my DS ran out of batteries. 1 second. While it loads up, let me just be right back. Wait, hold on. No. We're gonna keep the turkey in suspense. Be right back. Okay. Let's do this. Dragonair. It's time to be caught. Oh my lord. That was the worst ding dong I ever heard. Did you have fun? No, I didn't. I want my money back. Here, take this damn seeking that I found. What are you so happy about? So he's glowing with health. Just...
Professor Muriel 3 used command lol 2.
You stressed out the Dragonair? I think we stressed each other out, to be fair. Hot, though, that was the third shiny Dragonair we'd failed. Brody, thank you for liking the live. So what's our targets for the Safari Zone? Dratini, Dragonair, and that's it. Kind of owner has to pay long. Oh, you're right, eh? Am I part owner of it or something like that? Oh. Or am I just a... I can't remember the law now. You're right, yeah, no, I think so, I think you did say something about that. Psyduck.
Hello there.
Did the bank the Pokebox?
Welcome Amanor 5B4.
Shinies. Except for that one. Every single one of them. With duplicates. What are those two doing there? Must have slipped in. They can slip right out. They can slip right out. How dare they tarnish shiny boxes. Oh, look at so many Murkrows, eh? No shiny legendaries just yet. Oh, I like that Blossom. Little perp. Oh, that's a terrible shiny Slowpoke. They robbed us at Gen 4. Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon. I'm only interested in...
Command Y.
I'm only trying to get like one generation at a time. And then I might make like a movie. A video on it. So right now, Generation 2 I think has the least, or one of the least amount of Pokemons, and I also love Gens 1, 2, and 3. So like I'm trying to focus on getting the big shiny decks for that. Go for Legends in GI. Yeah, I don't even... How would you even get a shiny Celebi? I don't think I would get that, Is there a chance for the Virtual Console Crystal Celebi to be shiny? There's an event for it in the Virtual Console. Still, oh, okay. Might have to simulate it or something. It's impossible any other way just to finish the living decks. The shiny decks. I wonder if in the future it'll come out. Yeah, the Virtual Console, yes, but it's full odds, so 1 in 8,000. And I just have to keep on capturing it and checking it. Hoted. Any save file, not time-based. So yeah, so I can essentially shiny hunt it, right? See shiny in battle. Okay, yeah, so right before the battle I can just keep on soft resetting. Okay, then that's the way we do it. Perfect, perfect. Oh, a 1 in 8,000 odds shiny hunt, eh? Oh, mate. Mate, I... Like Ho-Oh and Lugia, I can't Dynamax adventure those ones? But it is built in the game. Yeah, no, I know that one. Yep. Yeah, for the Virtual Console Crystal release. Yeah, so I've already got a regular Celebi through the Gen 2, the thing. Now the Gen 1 Legend, you have to catch and check the IVs manually in red and blue. Oh, man, so for the shiny decks, I'm not trying to get it in the original generation. It's not going to be a shiny living origin dex because that's just way too hard for me. It's just going to be a shiny dex using like the easiest freaking methods I can ever find ever. Otherwise I can't do it. It's just too hard for me. As you can Ho-Oh and Lugia. Fudge, yes. Do a minimum instead of, oh yeah, so I can get like an easier ones and stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. How does chain fishing help me with the legendaries, Meryl? Yeah, version exclusives. That's right. That's right. All right, cool. So we've got a strategy for everything. So really, and that feels really special, and I like that. That the only thing I have to do, right, is the full odds 1 in 8,000 proper shiny hunt, and that's for the mythical legendary. That sounds like the best way to end the Generation 2 shiny decks. I love that, actually. Oh, Dratini is easy and oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I was just kind of like just killing time, to be honest. You're right, I'll probably give up on the Safari Zone one. We'll switch to... What I'll do is I'll probably switch to Soul Silver, get that playthrough, probably get that one to Mount Silver. Get all the, like the Sneasel, whatever else I'm missing that I need from Mount Silver. I think there was one other, I can't remember. Then we'll go back to the original Gen 2, and I'll go through and I'll both do the shiny egg hunt and breed for the shiny starters. Oh, that's gonna be brutal having to do that 3 times, but it is what it is. Then we'll do the Celebi. I'm willing to buy ones that I'm missing, Meryl, but I've got Moon, Ultra Sun, and Omega Ruby for the 3DS. I think those are all the ones on the 3DS. And X. Could have gotten the free shinies from Pokemon Go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should start playing Pokemon Go. Yeah, that's alright, Wiz. I should just start it and have it piled up. And plus, I kind of want to do it, like, fresh and stuff. For the, like the Gen 2 Living Dex Challenge. Now is the next one for all the shiny up to Gen 6 and get most of them. Okay. X and Y, great for chain fishing, pretty easy. ORS is great because of the horde hunting. Dex Nav, Sun and Moon for SOS. Yeah, a lot of good options on the board, eh? Is the 3DS maybe the best, like, few games for shiny hunts, eh? That's pretty cool. Gen 6 best for shiny hunting, yep. Yeah, nah, perfect. Oh, I like the idea of a full-on Celebi hunt, though. That'll be crazy. 100% up until the Legends games, yep. Gen 8 for the shiny legendary. What's with the Gen 8 shiny legendaries? What's so good about that one? Gen 8 is Sword and Shield, or... Yeah, Sword and Shield. Man, I didn't even do the DLC for Sword and Shield, man. And I still haven't done the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. Dynamax raids, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to do all this. I guess we guess part of getting the Gen 2 shiny decks can be going through those ones, but man, I don't know if I want to take too much time away from, because I feel like I'm on a timer right now, chat, because I'm worried that the Pokemon Bank is going to close any day, and so I kind of want to like focus on my living Origin decks as well. Lara's walking around with my Marill. Yes, evolved, very nice. Get all Legends shiny. Really, you can get all of them shiny. Whoa. Saving a lot of data. Wow. Why did it say that? Weird. Why does it say that? What, saving a lot of data? What did we do? How big was that fucking seeking we caught? It's 1 in 1000 easy resets with charm versus 1 in 100 with charm at 20 minutes per reset. Yeah, I'd have to think about the time and the math with that, eh, Marill? And then also like the difficulty of doing it, like maybe if one's more brain dead, maybe it'd be just easier to do that. Even with like slightly worse time. I know I'd have to look up some stuff. Want to jump off? I just want to. This is another thing I like to do, is just to see if there's any errors. Like you said, Marill, I'm just gonna load up the chatbot again, and without reading all the verbose logging, I'm just gonna copy it all into the AI and ask it if it sees any errors.
Hello there.
Welcome hot to bridged.
Hello there.
Welcome Professor Marill 3.
Keep saying I'm using commands. It's automated, so it reads keywords, and then it does a command. So So if you say the word again or something like that, it'll trigger the exclamation mark again command. I've set it up so that all commands, or a lot of the commands, will have keyword passing. So it's not just the exclamation mark again, it's just if you use the word again, just so it injects some fun memes into the thingo. I do have the perfect Zygarde raid if you want to try that. How does that work out? There's a shiny charm. Oh, you just got it. Nice. 1,000 battles. Yeah. You got any friends for the friend safari? Oh, well, shit out of luck. What is there any enemy safaris? What about any hater safaris? I've got plenty of those. I could just troll my YouTube comment section. Another thing I tell it to do, Maril, is don't touch the code. Right now I'm like, investigate why this is not working and don't touch the code. Don't you dare touch the fucking code. There's actually slash commands and stuff that I should be using that I haven't set up that would specifically do that, like slash plan and then type it in. Got a wide guarded. Okay, wide guard and 2 ice types. Don't need to catch anything else along the path either. Oh man, I'm such a shiny hunting noob, bro. I don't even understand anything. It's like you speaking Saiyan to me. And I'm just a Krillin over here. Shiny hordes should start hunting Gen 6. Oh no, it's too much, guys. It's too much. I need to slowly walk through. No, you're Yamcha. True. I mean, he is what, Earth's fucking 3rd most powerful Earthling in the entire universe, right? And I feel like if we were to look at like even the whole universe, you'd imagine Yamcha's still pretty powerful compared to like everything. I mean, his universe only. Yamcha was done dirty, maybe, but it is pretty funny. Streams of time. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You've been streaming, have you? W. So when you hear about Harvest Leopardberry Skull Swamp, makes your Pokemon never strong. Oh yeah, I think I've heard that one before. Yeah. That's brilliant. That is brilliant. That must be for when you're really like pushing the low odds Pokeballs. Is that for like when you're trying to catch it in the specific ball you want and it has low odds or something? OP and Dragon Ball, Scrub and Dragon Ball Z, true. Which is weaker than Tien and Roshi. Is he weaker than Roshi? I guess with Tournament of Power and Dragon Ball Super, yeah. But like there's only like a hand, like he's literally like what, the 5th? He's got to be like top 10 strongest fighters on Earth, right? I'm sure he's like top 5. That's humans, Earthlings. And then if you count the whole universe that he's in, I don't know, I feel like he's stronger than almost everybody, right? All the aliens and stuff. At least the ones we've really seen so far. Like, I would imagine he's like literally top 100, top 50 in the entire universe. In our entire universe.
Sure
Universe
Professor
11.
Royal 3 used command
Is he 11?
Shaw.
Yeah. 7? No. Make sure I can't struggle no matter what. Yep. And what, the leopard berry increases the PP of the move? But wouldn't it run out? Yeah, that's right. We'll get into the details later. and a hot girl. A bridge. Don't forget, it's not just a magazine. It's also a hot girl. Oh, I should jump off, but I don't want to. I don't know what to do. I definitely don't want to keep hunting that Dratini. Oh, skill swap the ability harvest. Oh shit! Wait, so you do some sort of item swap then skill swap? Is it? Damn, that's brilliant. I love that. Oh, that's so good, bro. That's so good. Fuck, everyone's there's shiny hunting tricks, eh? This is what you learn. As the world's laziest shiny hunter, Meryl, I have much to learn, and I don't want to, because I'm lazy. Thank you, Sensei Meryl. You can draw this in tournament of power. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you can teach an old dog new tricks, eh? I guess you can teach an old dog to stop humping everything. But only for one tournament, though. Only for one really important tournament. Yeah, I was thinking also, like, I need to use the command line interfaces for the AI from now on as well, instead of using the web sources, because I think like I can customize the prompts more and just give it like those like slash like prompts that I always ask it instead of copying and pasting over a prompt. And also the iteration, like so many times, it's so annoying, bro. I keep on getting it to feedback. I'm like, is there anything else you can think of? Is there anything else? And it keeps on coming back with more and more shit. So like, I think just having like a simple prompt, like workflow where it's like, do the implementation, do this, do what it says, and then at the very end, go back and ask and say like, think about it again, think about it more thoroughly, more exhaustively. And if there is anything you can think of, do the whole procedure again, so it just keeps on looping over and over again. So it's just, I've essentially remade a for loop. Easily take away his Viagra. Oh, I don't know. I think, you know, Master Roshi may be old, but he's powerful. He's virile when he needs to be, bro. Have you ever Listen, bro, have you seen him, Have you seen him when he gets his blood flowing and he gets bigger and stronger and all muscly? You got to imagine that happens all over his body, not just on the stuff we can see. My God, Master Roshi must be... Jesus Christ, imagine the balls on Master Roshi, bro. Shit. No wonder he's so fucking horny. God, I'm terrified actually now thinking about this. I wish I'd... Why did you make me think about this, Abridged? This is... I've never once thought about how large Master Roshi's testicles have gotten once he uses his big form. When he's about to pull out a giant Kamehameha. Damn. I'm just double checking something with the chatbot before we stop for today. Need to do a double check of the Pokédex in case I've missed something. For Gen 2. Yeah, I think we'll start with Soul Silver tomorrow. Oh, I even had an original Gen 2 open. Ah, so nostalgic. That was actually the first generation I finished for our Living Origin Dex playthrough, is the original Gen 2. I started with Gen 1, but it was just so long and the mechanics were a bit screwed up and they looked kind of rough and stuff. And then I went to Gen 2, I was like, oh, this feels so much better instantly. Got a bit of color in it, you know? I suppose we could start evolving these. Ah, but the evolving is so boring. Like the capturing. We need the Outbreak Pokemon. I need to still play through until we get to that. It's a time. Oh, actually, I think it's a good time to jump off, guys. It's time to make my sleepy tea. So I can hopefully get a good night's sleep tonight. I'm trying to really hard to optimize my sleep to get over this insomnia. All the more reason to Gen 2 duplicate rare candy through a glitch. Oh yeah, what's the... Yeah, save it for another time, Errol. I might have to do some research on it. I know the trading Pokemon glitch. You can like double up a Pokemon. I don't think I know about the rare candy glitch. Oh, I gotta love all the glitches in the game, eh? Yeah, if it gets too much, then maybe I'll do that glitch. I think for the most part it's okay, like I do love playing through them. Alright, jumping off, have a good one. Abridged, Marul, Josh, Amir, anybody else left out there? I'll talk to all of you guys later. We'll stream some Pokemon tomorrow. We'll do some, we'll move over to some Soul Silver. I'm gonna make sure I get the phone numbers of those guys in the next one too.